Here we go.
Yo.
Another one. Reekz Boxing. Here with my cuz. Okay?
Welcome, cuz.
Welcome, cuzzy.
Good.
Ready to talk boxing. But before we talk boxing, so I'm dressed a bit different today.
I was looking swag on it.
Yeah, you know, not for good reasons. I had to say goodbye to a good friend today, but you know, she's up there watching over us. But yeah, before we get started, if you like the content that I usually put out, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Why not? Okay, so what we saying, cuz? Boxing. It's been a while, so yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year for real.
Yeah. How was your New Year?
It was alright, you know, a chilled one. Yeah, it was a chilled one.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Yeah, it was alright. I was working, but managed to turn up. You know.
You got that double money.
No, not really. But let's not talk about that. You know what I mean? Like
Sorry.
day in lieu. Yeah. I found out what day in lieu means. You know. I'm devastated. I'm thinking, yeah, day in lieu. Get a holiday another day. No, it just means that everyone gets the holiday on that day, and you just get on another day.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's dead. So
You live and you learn.
yeah, live and you learn. I want to talk about last year. Obviously, that's all we could talk about. Actually, before we start, who's your favourite boxer currently?
My current favourite boxer.
Actually, talk off there a bit louder. I don't know. We don't know. We got one take, innit? You know what I mean? We can't hear you.
My current favourite boxer at the moment. I don't know. That's a hard one, man. I loved Usyk's performance against Bellew.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, the way he finished Bellew, yeah, I wasn't expecting that, and he proper finished Bellew. Bellew was concussed from like fifth round, you know.
Oh, you reckon?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Like he took one at the end of a round, and I think from then his senses was a bit gone. If you noticed it, from then he was a bit all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't switching.
He was all
fancy
over the
stuff,
place. You know what I mean? And the way Usyk finished him, yeah, that level of respect there, because as even Tony Bellew, I kind of respect him as a man. Like I used to hate him. You know what I mean? Like
the early days,
yeah, the early days. Yeah.
That's when I first realized who he was.
Yeah.
Come on, like he come in as a replacement against Cleverly, didn't he?
I believe so.
And he was just giving it the big talk. You know,
yeah.
like, bro, like obviously I wasn't so hot on boxing back then, so I didn't know who this guy was. I'm like, this guy's it's not so like you know what I mean? Like
just giving it the big end, and then I think what is it? He had a few fights. I think he got knocked out by Adonis Stevenson.
At the time, I loved that. I loved it at the time.
I kind of liked it. He needed it. I think from then, it's like he kind of, I think that settled him, humbled him a bit. And from then, he kind of cracked on with his career. And from then, what he did was quite amazing, especially with the David Haye. Even before that, he knocked out, what was that guy's name? Is it Amamba? What is his name?
When he won the
title. Yeah, when he won the title. That knockout,
and he got dropped in the first round.
Yeah, he got dropped in the first round, but that knockout was special.
Oh, beautiful.
The guy was hanging like that. That knockout was special. So even like going into the Usyk fight, like I was kind of rooting for Bellew slightly, because even with his story, like even what happened in the 2 David Haye fights, you know what I mean? I thought
the brother-in-law that passed away.
The brother-in-law. Obviously, that was when he was supposed to fight first, but then David Haye got injured, didn't it? And that, I know that kind of messed him down him in as well, because obviously the preparation and the time away. So even with that and him coming and just, he skinned David Haye out. Oh. He skinned him out. He skinned him out horribly. Like
I was there as well. I was sitting around all the Northerners. And they were giving it. It was like, nah, come on. Since he went down, he turned around. It's proper. I was hurt. I was hurt inside because like. I kind of wanted Haye to win because of how the first fight went. I thought he showed so much heart to keep going.
Yeah, and even the fact that Bellew didn't knock him out, that he didn't really damage him, even though he was on one leg. I thought, nah, a proper David Haye would have done him in. But then second rematch, but from then, I got he got my respect from that Tony Bellew. So I was definitely rooting for the Usyk, but then Usyk's just a different monster, man.
Oh, he's unreal.
He's a different monster.
I didn't think he'd be able to knock out Belly.
Yeah,
I thought he'd beat him.
Yeah, I thought you'd beat him.
But I didn't think he'd knock him out.
Yeah, if I thought anyone was gonna get knocked out, I thought Belly was gonna knock out Usyk. Yeah, but crazy.
Even on the knockdown, he kind of like hits him before, and he goes to the ropes, and he comes back. He's like he's out on his feet, and he gets hit, and
it was devastating. Yeah. Even after that, they shouldn't even let anybody speak. You can see he was just out of it.
Yeah, but that's all money in it, TV money. His big sign off.
Yeah. But even Dillian Whyte as well, man. Dillian Whyte's another fighter. That's one of my respect.
Oh,
I look at it from like the first AJ fight. Like I'm thinking, bro, what is this guy
running up his mouth?
Like, what is he on? And like obviously a close friend of mine, he's a boxer as well. He kind of told me that he beat AJ in the amateurs as well already. So he was kind of rooting saying, "Nah, White's gonna beat him," and then obviously the fight happened and AJ done him in. So then from then I thought, hype joke, whatever, innit? Again, giving it a big, and even that thing that happened with Storm, she was like,
oh yeah,
what is this guy on, man? Just concentrate on your boxing, and then it's like,
yeah, he got emotional about that because he's like, oh, you're from South, and you're there coming out, repping the guy.
My whole thing is like, he's from South, cool, but who did you bring up?
Yeah, who you giving a platform to? Almost.
You didn't give no one a platform, so you can't really argue over that, innit? So. And you know they're both African brothers. So, you know, Africans.
He's always gonna.
I'm joking. All jokes aside, but Dillian Whyte. Look at his year last year, like Lucas Brown, Parker, and Chisora. And he dropped all three of those. Yeah. All three of them.
Yeah, he almost killed Brown.
Like
he almost he's dead.
Yeah. 1,000%.
Brown came in looking a bit like Mr. Blobby, innit?
Yeah. I never looked at that though. It's true. Yeah. He was definitely black and blue after as well. Like
that was horrible. Straight with his jab.
He floored Parker. No one floored Parker. But even Joshua floored Parker. So you know that.
And that was Parker's big thing, innit? Never been dropped.
Yeah. And then he just that left. Whyte's left is amazing.
Counter left. It's not just a left. It's a counter left. There's no setup on it. It's literally block, react.
Good news is at the moment that he's looking to go after Wilder now.
Yeah, he's always been looking to go after.
He is. He's been shut out, but I think with the AJ route, it's like, do you know what? Yeah, I can see him doing it Wilder as well.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying.
I can see him. But I've been saying it, and Wilder knows it. Yeah.
Well, we'll get
there.
We'll get there. So Usyk is your guy, yeah?
Yeah, Usyk at the moment, I'm going to keep my eye on him, especially with him advancing up to the heavyweights now. That would be very interesting. Because it's funny, like a lot of people say he's too small, but his back is wham.
Oh yeah.
So for him to put on the weight, it's not going to be too much for him. You know what I mean?
He's not like an Okoli. Where Okoli's like, well, Okoli's still got the frame. Yeah. But he's really skinny.
He's really skinny. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he's got that wham back. So to fill that out a bit and put on some weight, I don't think that's going to be too much bother for him.
And he fought against super heavyweights and amateurs. The whole thing of Joyce, everyone goes back to the Joe Joyce, how he schooled him at heavyweight. Yeah. And Joe Joyce seems to be...
Joe Joyce, I keep him my own Joe Joyce as well.
Yeah.
I keep him my own.
I don't know, man.
I keep him my own.
I like him. Yeah. I like him as a person.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the best technical boxer.
Nah.
But he's so strong.
He's so strong. It's like the more he gets hit as well, the more he spurs on just to do you in. It's like he's crazy. It's funny. It's like, yeah. It's something he says as well. But later we're gonna go into the whole top heavyweight. So
okay. Yeah, I was just about to just run off with Joyce right now.
Yeah. But with Joyce now. But I'm keeping my eye on Joyce as well. He's definitely gonna be a contender. I like to see Joyce versus Miller. That's what I like to see. Gerald Miller. Yeah, I like to see that fight. Yeah, I definitely like to see that fight. Big baby. Do you know after his last fight? Is it the WBO? Whatever happened over there? Because he's supposed to fight. What's his name? Manuel Char, innit?
Big baby.
Yeah, big baby Miller for that. Is it the WBO or the WBA?
Intercontinental. So AJ's mandatory.
Yeah, that's right. But then he ended up fighting some other guy, Duwapus, not Duwapus.
Bogdan Dinu.
Some Romanian guy. But after that fight, like this guy, he was like 18. He was like 18 or something like that. He was fighting. Undefeated, but you can see he wasn't on levels. But he was tapping Miller, So after that, I was in, like, you know what I mean? Put a question mark over him, but he was getting the hit a lot.
But do you think that could be again because he wasn't meant to fight him?
No.
Ooh, what's that?
Pizza time.
Pizza time! Pizza time! Listening to the audio, we are now eating pizza.
Yeah. I told you. All I needed was food.
Okay. Don't know what happened there.
It was all a dream.
Yeah. I dreamt I had a pizza, some wings. The alarm went off, went dark. Where's my blazer?
Where is your blazer?
I don't know. Feeling a bit full. Anyway, yeah. So where were we? Last time I remember before the lights went out. We talking about Big Baby, about his last performance wasn't great. He was getting hit a lot.
Yeah.
I was saying it's probably because, you know, like when you get a last minute replacement, like you're not quite.
Yeah, I know, but you know, everyone turns a blind eye when, you know, Joshua had his late replacement in Takam, you know, he wasn't training for me, he was training for Pulev.
Oh yeah, it's true.
You know, everyone turns a blind eye to common sense.
It's true. If you're an elite athlete, like, it's a thing where you now know this person that's coming in, right? You may not have a tactic for them, but you're going to know that they're probably, right, they've been training not expecting to fight you. Right? They may have been training to fight you, or maybe even fight your opponent. So they're training to fight two different styles. And it's like, you know, am I really going to fight? In the back of your mind, it's even like, with this whole amateur boxing, it's like all year round you have to stay fit, you have to stay at weight, and you don't even know if you're gonna fight. So it's like, all right, like when do you peak? Almost, obviously they know the date when they need to peak, but they may not get a fight, and they may be scheduled to fight someone 2 weeks later. So if they've already peaked,
then they peaked, then innit?
Yeah.
Gotta hope that they were going in with a bump.
What are your thoughts on the rematch, the big rematch that happened on the 22nd of December between Dillian, Lone Wolf, Body Snatcher,
hey, listen,
and Dereck Chisora.
Man, I Lone Wolf.
Well, Dereck War.
Yeah, man. Very entertaining fight. It's funny because Chisora was all over him, man. Chisora was all over him, but obviously Whyte just he played it smart. He fought the smart game, and just obviously worked off his boxing, worked on the back foot. Chisora is obviously coming to cause Armageddon and go through him like laxative.
Oh, that was disgusting. Yeah, that was disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna go through you. Go through you, man. Yeah, but my whole thing is like, even though Chisora came out to do what he wanted to do, the first round he was getting caught and he got rocked.
Listen to me. No. Listen to me. You see that thump there, yeah? Whyte knew he could have finished him just there and then. I think, like, so even with the knockout in the 11th, like, I thought he knew at any time he could knock this guy out. I truly believe it. Yeah, I truly did. Look, because there was times in the fight, where Whyte was just pushing him and laughing in his face. Remember, Chisora is whamming him, and Whyte is just pushing him. Like, obviously, Whyte's got to this stage. Remember, Chisora is like a wounded soldier, so he's been through so many wars. Yeah. Whyte's still fresh, you know what I mean? He's a tough backyardy man, you get me? Born in a Brixton, raised in a Brixton, like, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't as worn-torn as Chisora, so I think...
Because that's Chisora's fighting style, is to get in your face, get hit.
And he's done it to many people. Fury twice, Klitschko...
And the second time, Fury stopped him.
Yeah, Fury demolished him. The second time, like, dismantled him the second time.
And then that's kind of like this one. Yeah. As you say, the better boxer always beats the fighter.
Exactly. Always. But, it was a good fight. Wicked knockout. It was like,
What do you think about the
Who have you seen? Wait 1 second. Who have you seen knock out Chisora like that apart from David Hay?
No one. Literally.
Exactly.
No one.
Exactly.
And he's fought a lot of people.
Exactly. A lot of people.
He fought Fatali.
He fought Fatali.
He fought Fatali.
He was supposed to fight Wilder, but he wasn't. But yeah.
I don't know. For me, like, I feel that because of the first fight, I don't believe Whyte believed he could knock him out early.
I don't think so up until he clattered him in the first round, though. I think as he hit him there and then, he thought... Because remember, even Joshua said it in the commentary, like, why did he pounce on him there and then? Chisora was rocked.
Yeah.
Chisora was definitely rocked. And all it needed was... Yeah. And he backed off. He could have gone in for the kill.
Yeah, but then that's what I mean. I believe, personally, that he doesn't think that he would have been able to take him out early. Even with him rocking him, he might have gone in, burnt out too much energy, knocked him out, and then his whole game plan's out the window where he's used 2-3 rounds of time.
But he did say in the interview that he saw that in the first round, and he even said that he didn't want to pounce on him straight away.
No, that's what I mean. That's the whole point I'm making. That I feel like he believes that if he does pounce on him, kind of does a Joshua. What happens to Joshua in fights? If he pounces on someone, doesn't get them out, he's gassed for about 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's true.
If he gassed himself out, the way that Chisora is, the shape that Chisora's in, he might have lost. That was my whole thing. I just thought, you know what, I go in for the kill. He doesn't go down.
But you know, he did have him hurt then. He did have him hurt. I didn't notice it straight away up until the replay. I thought, right, he could have...
he proper
stumbled,
yeah,
he was all over the gaff. And he even said that, Whyte did say that he wanted a clean knockout. He didn't want no going for the kill and referee pulled off. He said he wanted the clean knockout, and that's what he got, so, you know.
And he rocked him a couple of times in the fight with that right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm surprised about.
He went through him, Chisora had to hold on there, wait there. Yeah, Chisora definitely felt the yardman's strength.
But what do you think of Chisora? We knew Chisora was coming with that game plan. What did you think of his fitness?
Do you know what? The way he came in, this is the best I've ever seen Chisora, to be honest with you. I had never seen Chisora look like that.
Do you think that's the problem, though?
Pardon?
Do you think that was the problem?
Well, do you know what? He was getting trained by David Haye, and David Haye... you know what I mean? Look at it. David Haye's first fight against Bellew. Did you see Bellew's chest in that? You can't make a man with a chest like that beat you up. What he did, his body tore down, innit? So it's it may look good on the outside, but sometimes your interior...
Yeah.
You know,
especially, you're shocking Chisora.
Yeah.
He's old job, new tricks. Yeah. Right, he didn't give him a new trick in the sense of the way he's going to box, but he gave him a new body. And he's used to being the big, strong, aggressive, bully you. Yeah. But it was almost, as you said, Whyte could push him off because he wasn't as strong as he usually is. So, I was very impressed with the fight. Very impressed.
It was a good fight, definitely. For the last fight of the year,
it was good.
Last heavyweight fight of the year, I liked it. I definitely liked it. Do you know what? I need to watch that Carl Frampton Warrington though. I heard that fight was...
But before we jump away from it, what do you think about the points that he got deducted, Chisora?
For Chisora?
The low blow one.
Yeah, it was a low blow, innit? It was a low blow. I think because Whyte didn't make too much of a deal of it, it's
everyone thought it was harsh.
Everyone thought it was harsh,
but he did get warned many
that's
times.
what I'm saying. If Whyte was one of the men that always complained, then everyone would have saw that, raw, you get me? But because he didn't complain, and obviously he was kind of getting away with it, he got pulled up about it, you know what I mean? He got warned, so...
Do you know what it is? I feel like the punch that he deducted the first point from, it was a throwaway body shot.
Yeah,
you know, he was digging him in and getting warned. Yeah. This one, he almost he was touching him. And it was the one that you didn't actually throw properly, you actually got deducted. And psychologically, obviously, that kind of messed him up. It wasn't as bad as the second one, but the second one was all his fault. That was bad.
You see the elbow as well?
Oh, that's what I mean. It was terrible. When I watched on the replay, I had to wind it a couple of times. Because as Whyte's leaned on him, it's proper I thought maybe he just got him with this part, but it's proper right near the tip. See Whyte's head go back up, and Whyte kind of looks at the ref, kind of laughs And on that one, even though a lot of people were booing in the crowd, when the ref went over to him, Chisora's nodding his head I know I did. Yeah, it's cool, whatever. And
I think even then, he kind of looked beat within himself. You know what I mean?
Because the fight was taking its toll on him.
He
was running out of energy. Dillian Whyte, from the 9th round, he started stepping up the pace now. Started pushing him back. And
It's funny. A lot of people had Whyte losing up until the knockout, though, isn't it?
Yeah, like the judges anyway. But I don't know, man. It's
the sign still delivered though. You got the knockout, and thank you for a good 2018.
Yeah, that's what she wrote. Yeah, that was a good fight. Knockout was crazy. I love the respect after.
Yeah.
Like,
especially after the change room when he came in. Yeah, definitely.
Sitting down next to him, he just like, but Chisora just looked like he was done. He was
just looked like he was still out of it.
Yeah.
What you doing here? I like the respect as well. Two warriors.
What about the disrespect in the ring after when he called that lanky prick? Bring that lanky prick over here.
But you know what? I don't blame Whyte because Whyte just wants a belt now, innit? Like he wants a proper belt now, innit? And he definitely deserved it. He's earned it, innit? But I do understand what AJ's saying, innit? Like he doesn't want to fight Whyte, and then everyone turns around and said, "Oh, we wanted to see you fight Wilder," and thinking so he's trying everything he can to try and make the fight with those two. But if not, why not give it to Whyte, man? Why not, man? He definitely deserves it. But I do say though, I rather Whyte go for Wilder.
He's not even go for Wilder, bruv. He's got the WBC silver
I know, I hear
belt.
that, but you know what's going on. Wilder's already said in text that I'll make you wait for 2 years. Like, you know what I mean? So,
but I feel like it should be enforced.
It should be, but obviously the WBC and Wilder, they've got a love connection, isn't it? So everything, like with everything, like I listen to what Wilder says so much, you know. Like obviously I sit down on YouTube, so I just listen to a lot of interviews. And for so long, like Wilder's been saying, like even like the times when he's supposed to fight Povetkin, Ortiz, like remember both of them, they both failed like drug tests. And I remember an interview where Wilder saying like he knows everything that happens before it happens. Like I remember him saying it, like getting excited like a little kid. I know everything. You know how he goes. I know everything. I know everything.
To this day.
I got some strong people around me. You know what I mean? So even with him saying that, like you kind of let the cat out of the bag. Like the worst thing that Wilder does is talk, because like he tries
to sound smart.
Yeah, he tries to sound smart, but you're not. And then you just let so much out of the bag where your team can't even recuperate. It's all out in the open now, isn't it? Like there's so much things he said. It's like you've just been clowning the public for so long. For so long. It's ridiculous.
Not a fan at all.
Nah, I'm just not a fan no more. I'm a man. I like a man that talks truth, innit? And like you've been talking this one face, one name for how long, and you haven't done nothing to do this. You're fighting a guy that's got no belt. He's got the lineal record, cool, but he's got no belt.
You could have gone for greatness. No one's ever held all 4 belts. People have held the 3 belts when there was only 3 before there became 4. Yeah. But no one, since there's been 4 recognised bodies, no one's held all 4 belts. Yeah. This is your chance for history to be the first man ever. Yeah. And then he could go on a bad man thing where he could win it if he wanted to, and just relinquish them all, so they all get different champions.
You see Wilder only started hating Joshua from up to like the Klitschko fight, you know that? Like before that, it was, oh yeah, Joshua's good, and like I like how England support their fighters, and that's all he was on. He was on this praising thing. And then I think, obviously, you know, like Wilder's been in the game for like 10 years now, haven't fought no 140 fights and that. And like obviously, AJ's come about, he's done it in like half the time and half the fights. Really what you should have done, innit? So you can see where the jealousy's creeped in, and like where Joshua's getting all the praise now. He's the golden balls at the moment. The money's in his ball court, like he's hanging around Mayweather. You know what I mean?
Everyone knows him.
You know
Everyone wants photos of him.
Like, alright, look at this. Last year now, this narrative that AJ doesn't want to fight Joshua now, I mean AJ doesn't want to fight Wilder. But AJ's been in America how many times last year? How many times? And those times Wilder can't be seen. Wilder got offered a job to come over for the Parker fight to fight on Sky Sports. He was nowhere to be seen. He was scared because obviously Whyte knocked out Lucas Brown a couple of weeks before. So he's like, "Where are you, Wilder?" He doesn't want to come over. He doesn't want to come over, baby. He doesn't want to fight no one. Like he should have fought Whyte a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like he's shutting out Whyte. He's shutting out any real contenders, and this is why he struggles in fights against Fury, because all his learning fights that he should have done back then when he's cherry picking, like he hasn't learned anything. Back then, because he's been called a cherry picker since Malik Scott, his mate. when he gave him the wink, he said, "Yeah, I'm ready to go."
That was crazy.
It's dumb. It's like,
was that after Audley? That was after Audley.
That was after Audley. You know what I mean? And them times he should have fought David Price. Those are the times where him and David Price, they was like one of the biggest hitters in the
They were both from the same Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics as
both
well.
Bronze medalists.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, but
Price was super heavy. He fought at heavy.
Yeah. Obviously, and then whatever happened to Price happened to Price. But I look at Wilder as the dark skin tattooed Price because like seriously, because you gotta think like there's no one apart. Luis Ortiz. We could look at Luis Ortiz now, yeah, and say Luis Ortiz is world class. He's not elite. He's world class because he hasn't fought no one. He's fought Bryant Jennings and Dave Allen. Apart from what Wilder, innit? Yeah. Dave Allen that got beat by Dillian Whyte and Bryant Jennings got beat by Klitschko. And we both know we beat those guys, innit? So it's like, who has Ortiz beat? You know what I mean? Really and truly. You know what I mean? He's been in the game for how many years? How old is this guy? I heard this guy was around sparring George Foreman and that. You know what I mean? Like, how old is this guy, man? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he had problems with him. He
had problems with him.
Problems.
No. Remember, before there were problems in the ring, there was problems before, you know. Ortiz almost failed the, the fitness test to fight that day. They had Charles Martin and someone else in standby. So he wasn't even supposed to fight. I think he failed it, but then he gave it the go-ahead. So a guy with what guy at 30 got blood pressure tablets? You know what I mean? Like, how old is this guy? And then Fury, you thought, yeah, let's take Fury when he's just on his way back off the couch. You know what I mean?
Looked bad in his last 2 fights.
Bro, so Fury wasn't even at 100%, and you drew with him.
Just about.
Got
lucky, mate.
Just about.
The thing is, what annoys me about that fight is if Fury didn't step up to try and hurt him in the 12th round, he didn't need to go for it. Just keep doing what you're doing.
What do you think of that knockout, cuz?
Knocked down.
That knocked down in the 12th.
What do you mean?
Like, what's your take on it?
My take on it was that that was the one time what? Do you know, now that you're talking, you're throwing me off here because I know you got your mind is a lot further forward than mine. Even though they're 6 weeks apart here, you're in a different dimension right now because now my mind's starting to catch up. Obviously, he caught him. Yeah. He caught him nice. Yeah. But I feel like every other time Wilder was throwing that right hand, he was getting too close. Yeah. Where he's ducking, the right hand's going over him, and then he's leaning back, he's missing with the hook. Yeah. And then I felt the reason why he caught Fury this time, because Fury went for him, and as he backed up, as Wilder jumped in, Fury's created a distance for him, where, because his skill set isn't that great, he had the perfect distance to catch him with the right hand, and then the left hook after.
It was a flash knockdown. It was a flash knockdown. Like, at first, I'm not even gonna lie, I even put up on my Snapchat, I thought, oh my gosh, did we just see a guy get knocked out and then Jesus slapped him and say, "Wait back up?" Like, I literally thought I saw that, but then I watched it again, I thought, nah, he still had his senses with him. Like, I think more than anything, he was upset that he got floored. He was like, oh, friggin' hell, I got hit, mate. Alright, fuck it, let's get back up. He got back up and he won the round.
One was all over the place.
No. Harder was set.
That's the one.
Did you see when he looked over? Oh, he's getting back up.
And then he walked over the corner and smiled like, what have I got to do?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think that was just a flash knockdown, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's like Wilder, he's just embarrassing, to be honest with you. For me, he's embarrassing, and he's even like the whole. I don't even want to talk about them on your channel because they're just but the whole narrative that these people are creating about is just Wilder and this AJ is like it's more become racial than anything as well, and it's racial for no reason because they're both black guys as well. It's just.
Is that what he's saying?
No, it's not even that. It's just like a lot of like other YouTubers as well. It's like they've got this narrative that they're trying to push in it about this. The reason why AJ's bigger than the reason why AJ's bigger than Wilder is because his skin's lighter than him.
Oh, is that
stuff like that. Yeah. They try to push different narratives out. How Hearns are racist and blah blah blah. It's just ridiculous. And this is what I'm saying. Like, is like there's some brainwashed people out there that.
And the YouTubers, or is it the Americans that are saying that?
A lot of Americans. There are some English YouTubers that talk the same, but you know, It's ridiculous.
That's
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Like, if you just look at the facts,
Yeah.
AJ was Olympic champion.
Yeah.
Straight away, that put him at the top of anyone who turned pro. He's above everyone straight away, and he's above the bottom class of the heavyweights.
And they got bronze. Why they got bronze, right?
Yeah, and he didn't win in the super heavyweight division, the top, the glamour division, and then from when he started fighting, he's not fighting in these little club shows in a hall over in the hall over there. You know what I mean? Like everyone got their chairs stacked up. Like he's fighting in proper arenas like York Hall. Like
Bethnal.
Yeah, I thought that, by the way. Anyway,
yeah, I was there.
Hey, you was there, innit?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, let's not talk about that still. You had my hoodie though, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that still. You took a picture of me when I had my medal on, innit? Well, run us up with him, huh? My medal, you.
Come, let's get away from that.
Oh yeah. So then you've got that. Then you've got the whole. Joshua's been marketed.
Yeah, right. He's been promoted, right?
Crazy.
From the get go, like the team, him and Eddie Hearn, they the way his career, it's just sick. It's like you just gotta rate it. You just definitely gotta rate it. He took the chances that he needed to take. Like even like the Charles Martin, like when he went for that IBF, like why the fight Charles Martin? Like this is the guy that's under your same label, your manager team. You know what I mean? Is a guy you could have easily fought. And even with Charles Martin's last fight against Adamek, I see why he stayed away from it. He's a tough bastard, that Charles Martin. Like, Charles Martin. Adamak's a good fighter. No, is it Adamek? Not Adamek. Adamek's the one that Miller fought before that. His last fight. He's Miller's friend though. He's I think he's Polish as well. He's a Barlid guy, but he beat Charles Martin. But Charles Martin showed me something else in that fight. You get me? Like he's got a bit of steel about him. You get me? And he could bang. It was a good fight. You should watch it.
I saw a few, not even highlights. It was like a 2-minute highlight reel. Yeah. And I saw it and I just thought like, Martin, he just looked a bit all over. He took some bangs though.
That's what I'm saying. He's got some steel about him, and he was like really and truly like the beating he got, but he was giving it back. You see what I'm saying? So even that, like he's got some metal in him. So like he could give people some problems. You know what I mean?
You think that? Or maybe are we just going over the top because of what Joshua done to him?
Yeah, I believe so. I think at that stage, because
it's just too much for him. Like
Charles Martin, he just came out, he just won it as well, innit? And did you see how he won it? I swear the guy that he beat,
he done his
knee in, innit? So it's like even with that, it's like I think he got pushed way too quick. Even with like how he was talking like he was good.
Yeah, I walked this earth.
Yeah, God. I think AJ knocked him down a few steps and then he started focusing a bit more. Even that.
Well, he got shot after that, didn't he? Huh? Didn't he get shot after that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Probably walking through someone's hood like a gun. Hey, homie.
God. What? Bap! I'm joking. I'm joking. No to gun crime.
Yeah, definitely not, man.
But
put down the guns and knives, pick up the gloves.
But yeah, man, 2009 will be a good year if Wilder finds a pen and fights someone with a post. Because as I said, from today, I think 2 days ago, I think he's seen if Fury doesn't step up, if Fury's a coward, then he's going to go fight Brazil. No one will want to see you go fight Brazil, bro. Like, no one will want to see you beat someone that Joshua's already beaten. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to make it look better than Joshua. I don't believe. I reckon, because you already beat up Brazil and all that guy. He's got some personal vendetta against you, but no one will want to see that.
No, it's true.
No one will want to see it.
That Brazil's a big guy as well. Like,
he's slow though, man.
Oh, mad slow.
He's so slow.
I just don't see how he's ahead of Whyte. It just doesn't make sense.
Brazil, it doesn't make no sense. But it just doesn't make no sense.
Like I put in the last video when asked Ashley, I was like, do you know how many WBC champions there are from Britain? And we wasn't sure, but obviously I went back after, I checked it out. The last WBC champion was Tony Bellew, which he obviously vacated to go and fight David Hay. But before that, it was Carl Froch when he lost his... Froch. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? I just drank the water and I just like... still taste some of them chicken wings. So yeah, and when I think he lost the belt to Ward, and that was the last time, 2011.
Okay.
Obviously, our boy Edwards won the title on the weekend.
Ed.
Well, not the weekend one, but the weekend before. But yeah, got the WBC belt. Yeah. I think it's down at what's he fight? Is it bantamweight or super flyweight?
Flyweight.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good performance from him. A lot of people thought that was like real close. It could have gone either way, but I was surprised at the fact that the WBC let us have a belt. I was like,
something dodgy's gonna
I was like, what's going on here?
Hey, cheese, watch your back, bro. Something might happen, bro.
It's going on mad, man. So that's what I'm saying about WBC being dodgy is the fact that if you look at the WBA, the regular belt, which is the most joke belt in the world, you should be a champion if you've got the regular belt. Anyway, they make you a world champion. Yeah. Whyte has the WBC regular belt. Yeah. So if they played by the same stupid rules as the WBA, then he'd be a world champion. Yeah. But he doesn't look at it like that, because you have to have the top belt in that section to be the champion. So he's going for the top belt. Yeah. Man's defended the WBC silver belt 4 times now. Like, what was he got to do?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And they tried to set him up with Ortiz as well. Like, oh yeah, if you fight Ortiz, then we'll make you the second mandatory. Like, what is that?
Doesn't make sense.
That don't make sense. If I fight Ortiz, you better give me Wilder next. Simple as that.
Fight him and then what? I'm still behind Brazil.
Like, that don't make no sense.
And then,
like, who's Brazil fought?
Then you beat Brazil.
Who has Brazil fought to be where he's at?
Who was he beat? Not even fought. The only person he's fought is Joshua of that caliber. And
who? Not a Povetkin, no one. Like, I like to see Povetkin Ortiz.
Yeah,
that's a fight I like to see.
Do you think Povetkin's gonna come back?
Yeah. I think he's still got more to offer.
I feel he does. It's one of those ones where
I don't think he does.
You kind of wish that he didn't fight Joshua.
Fight someone else first.
Yeah.
Break them up first.
Yeah, because kind of like he's a lot older, and I could just deflate him. It's losing to Joshua in such a way, knockout. Because he hadn't been knocked out before, had he?
No, not even Klitschko knocked him out.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So now it's his first knockout. He's a lot older. He's thinking, you know, he's got a big payday. It's like, does he really want to do this anymore?
Hey, someone needs to give man Shannon Briggs a chance though.
But what happened to him? He was hot on the case, and then he just disappeared.
I think they tried to spike him with some more drug stuff, but I don't know what's going on, bro, man. But
look at him! Look at him! It's the champ! It's the champ!
Fight house!
It's the champ! What? What? Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Let him give him, that tough guy needs a fight, man.
Yeah, but he doesn't even seem to be chasing anyone no more.
Nah, I think
he's just giving up now, isn't it? Do you think it was a thing where, because he'd overcome all his demons in his head, it was his way of, as he was saying, let's go, champ, I got over my thing, so that's it. He was almost like Fury's taken over his mantle now, innit? Of the mental health guy, you can come back, you can do it, but Fury can still do it.
WBC stripped it from Fury, man. The greatest comeback, man.
Oh, bro.
Horrible, man.
That'd have been
so horrible.
That'd have been the best like love story ever, fam.
Yeah, can you
unreal.
Ben Davison as well, like.
Bro, that would have gone to the cinema, bro. That would have been in cinemas. Like his story of when he won it, the whole breakdown, everything. That would have been like boxing history.
You reckon I could get a part of Chisora?
What, in the story?
Yeah, in the story.
Maybe. No. You might have to lose some weight though.
What? Chisora? No way, bro. He eats biscuits. At that period of time, he's eating biscuits and that, man. That's good, man.
Yeah, man. So what about the other heavyweights?
Heavyweights.
Big Baby. He's been getting a lot of attention over here. Obviously, I feel like
it's a lot of attention, but it's talk about AJ, innit? That's what all the heavyweights do, innit?
Nah, I think
whatever attention is it, really and truly. If you take away AJ, what's everyone really talking about with Miller?
Yeah, it's true. It all started from when he was over in America promoting the whole DAZN thing.
Yeah, but it was even before that. Like, he was talking about AJ. But that's what I think everyone.
They always talk about the cash cow.
The clout. the clout chasing thing, innit? It's just cool. But apart from that, Miller, I like Miller though. I do like Miller. I like his swag. I remember he just talks about food all the time, bro, man.
It's so big, man.
Bro, he's a tank, you know.
Madness.
Like that coming towards you, bro, in a spandex vest. You're gonna run, bro. That is a tank. But he's got skills though. He got some hands, combinations. Obviously, he comes from a street fighting background, innit? So he definitely knows how to take care of himself.
He's got so much bigger though from when he started.
But you know one thing I think what boxers need to stop doing, and I think it's funny because Whyte stopped doing it, and I think this is why I like Whyte more now. It's like all this street stuff in the boxing is like, oh, I'm from the streets, and like no one cares about that, bro. This is boxing at the end of the day, innit? And like, you just need to stop it, innit? It's like, I sit down and watching interviews and hear the Charlos, oh, we from the streets, we from this, we from this.
Man.
It's like, come on, bro, like.
You're getting paid, like come on.
Listen, you could be from the streets, and guess what? Like, Danny Jacobs was like a church-going guy, he was humble, and he will beat you up, bro. Like, so what does it mean, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're from the street, what does that mean you're from the streets? You got a girl attitude, like, forget all of that, leave that out of the ring, please. You want to see, let's bring this back to a gentleman's sport, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Man don't mind the riff-raff sometimes, but it gets a bit stupid when you bring in the streets. So the streets.
Yeah, because you're saying streets, and it's like, okay, so if we're taking it to the streets, what's the next level to this now?
Yeah,
because what? He's not gonna back down because this is boxing.
Yeah,
He's ready to fight you, but you're gonna try and take it somewhere it doesn't need to be. But them Charlo's mad.
I heard Miller's come off with some of that talk, but apart from that, I like the guy. I like his charismatic.
Oh, charismatic, yeah. I'm trying to think, man.
Reading books and that.
That's the only way to be, man.
I'm joking, but,
read a book a day keeps the doctor away. It's a new one.
But I do like Miller. Heavyweights nowadays. Alright, can I give my, what are we doing? A top 5, top 10?
Top 5 heavyweights? Or you, just your top, whatever number you can get to.
What is like heavyweights?
Who's top of the pile?
Who's top of the pile right now? Alright, top of the pile right now. It's AJ, Fury, Whyte, Wilder.
So you think them four are in their own category? Is Whyte definitely in that category?
Of course he is, man.
For what he's done, innit? Maybe a lot of people don't respect his skill, even though his skills improved massively.
That man has already said that he already dropped for Fury a few times in sparring, and Fury ain't mentioned a whistle about it, bro. And I believe that, bro, man. Like Dillian Whyte ain't gonna be easy for none of these heavyweights, bro. Yeah. That man is a yard man that grew up in Brixton, bro. Yeah, listen to me.
Taken to the streets.
That man has been shot how many times? Like, yeah. Listen, he's not gonna be no easy walkthrough, bro. Trust me, he's getting better. You can see it, like
he's getting fitter.
That man
it's his mind that's getting better.
This is what I'm saying, and you can
thinking.
see it. He's maturing, you know what I mean, and you have to give it to a man like that, you know what I mean. Like from where we saw him to where he is now, you follow someone's journey. You got to respect their journey, man, and you have to give him his respect. As you said, like, he is number one right now.
Yeah, who else does he have to fight?
Who else does he have to fight? Alright, give him an Ortiz then, innit? Like, what, a perfect... Like, who is he supposed to fight?
Every time he beats someone, it's someone else.
I know.
There's another barrier. Oh, no, you need to beat him. Like, I think, honestly, they didn't expect him to beat Parker. No. That was almost like a... Do you know what? You want Wilder, you want Joshua, do you know what? Fight Parker.
And he didn't have to fight. There was nothing attached to that fight.
Exactly. Everything to gain for Parker, really, in a sense of, they said, if Parker beats him, he'll get a rematch with Joshua. Yeah. So Whyte beats Parker, and he doesn't get Joshua. Like what more has he got to do? And then because, obviously, only because that lucky gamble of a punch that Chisora threw that caught Takum.
Yeah.
He was on his way to losing that. That was his raffle ticket. He threw it and it landed. As you said, he ran in the corner. He was surprised that he won.
He was surprised. You could see he was. When have you ever seen him so happy? When have you seen Chisora so happy?
Yeah, man. And so that was the only reason why. And then the public was like, "Look, Chisora's back." Like. big knockout on the show you headlined, you have to fight him now.
Because you got to think about it, apart from Whyte, who did you want to see Chisora fight after that Takam fight?
No one. Just wanted that rematch. Wanted
It
the
was just
same
a rematch, really.
same sort of fight.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have made no money. You wouldn't have made good money anywhere else.
Nope. It's a case of where he's beat Takam, he's not now, even though he's failed at, was it 3 attempts to win the European title, he's not now going to go and think, you know what, one last time, let me get the European belt. He's not going to go there again.
Of course not.
So he's
He'll get beat. You won't even get out for that.
Yeah, so you've almost beat like a world level fighter in Takam. So there's no way you're kind of stuck. Unless you fight Takam again, you fight Whyte.
Because what, Takam not his last guy as well, isn't it?
Yeah, on the undercard.
Gus South or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're going to fight Takam again, yeah, you're really done out there.
No, I don't think it would be a wise move. The fact that he got knocked out, if he lost on points, then maybe, him and Takam go again. But yeah, I'd like to see Delbo retire.
Though. I'd like to see Daniel DeBar stepped up, Nick Gorman.
Unfortunately, he fell ill, didn't he? Before he's meant to fight on that was it the weekend before?
Yeah.
Down at the at Brentwood, and yeah, you had to pull out of that one. Obviously, Gorman fought on that show. Yeah. And yeah, I was impressed. Like as I said, Gorman, he fought the guy that Parker fought a couple of years ago. Okay. I saw the statistics and I was like, oh sorry, I saw a photo and I thought, I swear I know that guy's face. And I remember I asked I messaged Gorman on Instagram and he actually responded, which I respect him for. I was like, isn't that the guy that Parker fought? He's like, yeah, this guy he fought a couple of years ago. I was like, okay, like respect, like you're doing well, kind of thing.
Yeah, not Ruiz.
Razvan Kozhanu.
But it was one of the Parker fights that was televised, and I think he was Parker's old sparring partner. In fact, the whole fight he kept just like Parker would hit him and he'd be like he was just showboating whilst he was losing the whole fight. Like it was a madness.
How could you showboat losing?
Hey, listen, some of these guys, but they're getting paid, innit?
Yeah, no. Gotta feed the family, man. Hit me. I gotta feed the family.
But at the bar, the way they talk about him, like behind the scenes, his jab is meant to be one of the best in the division. Well, obviously over here, because we don't know all the Americans, but over here he's meant to have the best heavyweight jab around, like solid. Meant to be like a backhand.
He looks solid. He does look solid. I just think they need to stop trying to model this guy as their AJ. He's like, can you see it?
Yeah,
like
everything.
How even how he's trying to talk in the press conference, and you know how Frank Warren. We got one over our side.
Yeah, and that was tit for tat with
them.
Yeah,
it's always tit for tat with them too, man.
That was disrespectful. They were handed
what's that?
Throwing on the Whyte Chisora on the same day of Frank Warren. That was so disrespectful. And then it's funny. I saw like a tweet on I think Christmas Day from Frank Warren saying, "Oh, can you believe Eddie Hearn's having his Christmas Day today at the same day as mine," or something like that. It's some cycle along them lines. I was busted up. Like,
well, it's always tit for tat for them because what's his name? Frank Warren's now saying he might do the rematch on the 30th of April.
Oh yeah. Which rematch though? Oh, Fury
Wilder. When I heard that, I was like, these guys are so...
But where though? Because didn't they want to come over here? Oh, they was going to do it at Old Trafford.
No, but this is the whole reason why Fury doesn't even want to do the rematch, because they want it in America.
He's already done it once in America.
Yeah, it's like, come over here, come Old Trafford. Man, you!
I thought she was going blurry. Maybe just my eyes.
Yeah, he smoked too much.
I don't smoke. Well, athlete fan.
Sorry, you don't smoke.
I don't smoke. Athlete, you get me? Smoke water. Evian. With a bit of Vinta sometimes.
That was only 4 heavyweights I gave you, right?
Yeah. No, wait. No, yeah, the top 4. Then you went to is it the level below? You would say...
Level below. I'll say...
Is that when the Millers are coming in?
Perfect Kid, Millers... I need to find out what that Miller's boy's name is.
Don't worry, I can edit that bit out there. What's the guy called, man? Wait. What, so who have you given?
I'm giving...
Joyce.
Joyce.
What do you think Joyce is below that level?
I reckon I reckon Joyce is just. It's funny because I'll say Joyce is just below Ortiz level, but I reckon he's ready to fight Ortiz now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You see Joyce. Joyce reminds me of one of them kids back in the days. He just beat up all day, every day. Just never get it. He just take it, man. He just learned how to fight over the years, man.
What do you think of Joyce's last fight?
That was against.
It was on the undercard.
Yeah, I watched that. He was there.
Joe
Yeah,
Hanks.
I watched it. I was in Fury. I was like, listen. Me and my boys was watching it. I was like, this fight ain't gonna last too long. And then he knocked him out, blood. Like I know, he's a tough guy, bro. From Putney as well. Jeez. South London.
Jeez.
You got another South Londoner.
Do you think he's good enough to? Would you put him in with Whyte? So you're saying Whyte's ahead of Ortiz?
Yeah. I class Whyte in the same rankings as Fury, AJ, and Wilder.
Yeah.
All four of them.
So there was talk apparently of Klitschko was rumoured to be wanting to come back.
Do you know what? bruv, I would love Klitschko to come back, bruv. I would love Klitschko to come back. Just to show people that he's not no easy, this wasn't no easy run, because he looked impeccable against AJ. He looked impeccable.
Bro, he looked on another level. His footwork, the way he was
No,
moving.
listen, I like him to fight Fury again.
Yeah?
I like him to fight Fury again. Why not? Rematch.
What, him coming off a 2-year layoff and that, yeah?
Why not? Why not? Klitschko's been keeping in shape. He knows what he's doing. Klitschko ain't going to be one of those guys who's going to be out of weight, you know what I mean? He obviously trains all the time as well. Come on, bro.
Do you think he'd want that with Fury again?
Yeah, I do. I do. What? You think he's running? He ain't going to run away from it. He will rather that fight than a Fury than an AJ, because it goes back to what Joyce says. Now, what Joyce says now, yeah, about them two sparring, he sparred both at AJ and Fury now, yeah. And he says, Fury's a man now. When you're sparring him, you just gotta be alert all the time because you'll box your head off. Yeah, plain and simple. That's plain to see, innit? Like he's one of them guys who'll box your head off. And he said, fighting AJ now, you gotta keep on him because he'll knock you out. So then, it makes sense. Like, what would you rather? Would you rather a guy that box your head off for 12 rounds, he ain't gonna damage you in any way, or fight a guy that at any minute will put your lights out?
But then, do you know what it is? It's
because he said that fighting, like he said AJ is just so strong. Like when he touches you anywhere, it just hurts. And that's just from sparring.
Bigger gloves on as well.
Bigger gloves on, you know what I mean? So
as I said, it's a weird one because it goes back to the whole, like, if you look at obviously I love this guy, Mayweather, yeah? Like, when he moved up to like welterweight, he did have the knockout power. But only, you could say, Maidana at that weight. Other than that, no one called for a rematch. They weren't hurt against him, but the fact that you're being outboxed, it demoralizes you. The fact where you can't hit someone. Every time you go to do something, they're tagging you. It may not knock you out, but you just know that there's levels. Whereas I feel with a puncher, you've always got a chance to knock them out as well, because you know, right, he's got a big punch, but you know you can land on him. You know, as long as that doesn't connect, that's obviously in the back of your mind. But you still feel like you have more of a chance. Yeah,
that's why I feel Wilder's effed right now, because as I said, he hasn't done enough learning fights, and these elite fighters that he's about to, like apart from, like, Brazil's the only lower tier fighter that you could kind of call out now for the WC to say, yeah, you can fight him, innit? Because there's no ever fighter now that is under elite level that he can run away from. And he's going to get found out. He's been found out on 2 occasions now. He got left one in against Ortiz.
And they gave him the extra time. Right?
Exactly. You saw what happened there at the WBC again. And then this video might get locked off WBC edition. I'm just letting you know.
We love you, WBC. We love you. Hey.
And then we also saw what happened with Fury. So the 2 times you stepped up, it was a step up, but obviously you just got that equalizer in that right hand. And as I said, I keep saying, you see, like a first fight between Wilder and like no, a couple of years ago, I said to myself, a fight for against Whyte and Wilder, a couple of years ago, yeah, it will end up mostly the same way as the Stavern Wilder first fight.
Yeah, 12 rounds.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. But now, I reckon Whyte will just knock him out.
we say that left hook.
Yeah. So I think him running away from Whyte all these years, you're just fucked up now because all it is, Whyte's improved now, isn't it?
Yeah, but you
could have had him when he was a bit greener, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then try to knock him out with that right hand. Slap him with the windmill. Slap him with the windmill. But either way, Wilder is F now because you can't
run from
no little man now. You gotta fight the big ones now. And even if they're saying what Usyk stepping up to fight him, how do you think that's gonna go?
He's gonna have problems, mate.
He's gonna have
real problems.
Miller, Joyce, all of them were giving problems, bro. I'm telling you, because
big guys.
they're all big guys and they could move as well. Like they got plan Bs. They could think in the ring, bro. As you can see, Wilder with his all his 40 fights, you gotta think. Alright, forget the elite fighters now, yeah. And the Bermainstone fight, the last one now, yeah. Majority of the fighters that he's fought, yeah, outboxed him up until he knocked him out. Spjorka, Duapas, who is there? Washington.
Even Molina gave him
Molina was giving him problems.
Yeah.
Giving him problems. And
problems.
These are what? Level B and A tier fighters. They're not on world class. Where are they?
It's true, and he makes it look so difficult as well.
Yeah, he makes them fights look so difficult, bro. Like, he's coming out there with black eyes and that. Like,
all swollen up in it.
He's
Like,
fight a champion or something. One face, one name. Till this day. Till this day, this man ain't fought. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Two manufactured. Like, back then, you should have fought Klitschko, innit? He was still a baby at 32 fights. Bro, like, how could people believe into this guy, bro? I just don't believe it. I'm a big man. Like, the guy's like a year older than me, bro. I'm not having him tell no lies to me. Like I was born yesterday.
oh, man.
It's mad.
Oh, man.
It's mad.
So then, obviously, below Joyce and all that, would you then say that's when the Gormans and the Dubois
is it Tom Little? But where would you put Price? Where would you put Pricey? Because it's
a weird one, man.
There's Pulevs, there's still Manuel Charles. I don't know. It's a broad. I only said I'm giving you 10. I don't know where you're going with this. I took about lower tiers of it. Brian Jennings. Brian Jennings looked good. I think he was sparring against Chisora for this fight.
That looked good. That's
that
looked good. That looked good, man. They also had on like 20-ounce gloves, boy, with them head guards. They were banging away, boy.
Banging away. Brian Jennings, I don't know if he was thinking about come back. I had my eye on Brian Jennings for the cover. When he was signed to Rock Nation and that, just before that. But I don't know. See that? I don't know, man. A lot of these man. You know, I don't know. A lot of these heavyweights are hype jobs. You know, it's like you gotta think about it. Like you see English heavyweights right now, yeah. We're doing it, bruv.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. We are doing it, bruv. Yeah. We are doing it. We got some bad boy English, some UK fighters, man. Heavyweights, anyway. We could go down, but I think I'm gonna save that for another day.
Yeah, it's another day.
Yeah, it's heavyweights.
Do you want to ask you about though? Yeah.
What's that? Charlo.
Let's talk about the Charlo that lost.
Harrison.
Charlo Harrison at super welterweight, light middleweight.
Yeah.
What do you think of the fight? I was impressed.
By who?
Harrison.
Yeah. I was impressed by Harrison as well.
He looked scared.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah, but as I said, like we don't know how hard this Charlo guy's hit, but it's like that's all he had. He was just headhunted. I don't know what got into him. It's like
he wasn't listening to his coach. They were telling him round by round.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, there's another American that wasn't listening to his coach.
Like Wilder, yeah.
Bro, like it's what I'm saying. They've got too much talk, bro. It's arrogance, bro. Sit down and listen to your trainer there. Don't you pay him?
Yeah, I was impressed with Harrison. I like he wasn't throwing a lot of punches, but is the point I was making that Charlo was walking him down, but he wasn't letting his hands go. So the counters that he was getting caught with were obviously affecting him. You know what I mean? Hold on. It's getting kind of cold in here, isn't it?
I thought you turned the heating on hours ago.
I did. Oh, it's still on as well.
Cold, bitch.
It's just at the window though. Yeah, sorry, Charlo, yeah.
Harrison. Charlo. Yeah, Harrison, as I said, that was a never fight. Sure.
Is that twerking video you showed me earlier?
Of your Hey, auntie. Joking. Yeah, Charlo Harrison. Nah, do you know what? Yeah. I think it was just another one of those fights where, you know, Charlo's going to walk away from it thinking he should have utilised more in his arsenal. He was just trying to get him out of there, and we'll see Harrison. He was just countering him. He's countering him off the back foot, and you know, it was a good win.
Boxing,
it was a good win. Charlo was upset at the end.
Do you think he because obviously didn't Harrison lose to Hurd? I'm sure he did.
Did he?
I'm sure he did.
I don't know, but you talk about fighting Hurd next time.
That's what I mean. I think the thing where Harrison lost to Hurd already. Then it's like, do you know what? I beat him. We both beat him. Then unification fight. Obviously, Hurd was there. A lot of them were in the crowd. Actually,
I'd like to see how Hurd. But did you see Hurd's last fight?
Yeah, he didn't look great, man.
He didn't look great against that little English guy, innit? I know.
Jason Wellborn.
I thought it was a below the belt shot, but no, it was a good shot. But yeah.
But you think again, there's a thing of like, the guy that he was fighting from England he probably didn't really know about him. It's kind of like it's just a fight to. He beats him. Charlo beats him. Unification.
Cool. Yeah, man. A lot of this coming like WWE, man. It's mad.
Yeah, all these little fights you got to take on the way until you get the champion.
What is that all about, man?
It's all money, man.
But yeah, coming out at the end of the rings. Get in the ring. It's all stage, man.
All right, yesterday, big fight announced.
Yeah, wait, that I heard about it.
British fight.
I heard about it.
Come on, big British fight announced yesterday.
1 second.
Obviously, you're not on social media.
Oh yeah, James Degale, Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
Do you
know what?
that Bane jacket he was wearing?
Hey, listen, I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, someone said it looked like he was he's wearing all his Christmas gifts at once.
They need to come off Chris Jr. You know.
Hey, listen, like, but it seems like from when it was announced, the general consensus that I've seen on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everyone's going for the girl. But my whole thing is, it depends which the girl turns up. If he's gonna sit on the ropes,
do you know what? Can I be honest? You know, I wasn't excited about that fight.
He wasn't.
No, I think it's happened a bit too late. I think the girl's a bit too war torn.
Yeah, that guy took him into the trenches.
I was like, it's like, yeah, I'm not excited about that fight, to be honest with you.
I think it's all kind of geared up for Groves. Whoever wins gets Groves. Which the girl's planning to beat Eubank and then get Groves. The big rematch, which is again too late.
To be honest with you, all about that. Callum Smith's my heavy. I'm middleweight at the moment. Anyway, so like,
sick, innit? Let's talk of him fighting Triple G.
Yeah, I'll fancy him in that fight as well, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he is a beast and he's so big.
Oh, massive.
He is massive.
I fancy him
Callum
against
Smith,
Canelo as well.
For a little while. Since he beat, I think, Rocky Fielding a couple of years back.
Bro.
Yeah, destroyed Rocky Fielding. Just before then I started watching him. I was like, yeah, this Callum Smith, he's going to be proper. And I always knew he was going to beat George Groves as well. I always knew he was going to beat George Groves.
It's too big, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Callum Smith's my guy still. But the other guys, they're just a bit too...
So what, do you think the girl beats Junior?
No, I would actually like Junior to knock him out. I don't really like the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like the girl. Yeah.
I just feel if the girl sits on the ropes like he does.
I don't like the way he fights.
Yeah, like he starts
like,
so well, and then he just like
I don't like
gives
the way
up for a bit.
fights. Yeah,
It's like he goes partying for about 2-3 rounds,
yeah,
and then comes back and you're
like,
bro, what are you doing?
I don't like all of that, to be honest with you. Chris Jr says he's got a trainer now, so we should listen to it. And then he had his last trainer said that, at an interview saying that, oh yeah, Junior, he doesn't listen to nobody, so I like to see how that works. I hope he does get someone that say, yo, Chris, just listen to me.
I ain't seen his dad recently. What's going on with that?
In the jungle. Oh no, the jungle's finished. I don't know where he's doing. I don't know.
He had to take a step back, boy.
Yeah. I don't know. But I don't know, he might be gearing up to fight Nigel Benn.
Oh yeah. Wait, there was a real talk of that happening.
I'm telling you.
There was real talk about that.
I don't want to see that crap as well. I don't want to see that. They both got sons. Let their sons get at it now, yeah? They all got bare sons as well, man. It's bad. But, yeah.
But, do you know what? Because as you say, the girl, even though was he like our age? I think he's our age. But as you say, he's been in so many battles to the point where his time's almost like, he's done it all. He's Olympic champion.
He can seriously get hurt, I reckon, man. The girl. Yeah, he's already had his teeth knocked out, as we said, and all of that. Chris Jr.'s already said he's coming for the rest of this. Nah, that fight is going to be hilarious, man. That fight is going to be hilarious, man. Trust me. Did you watch your press conference?
Nah. It was a joke.
Two are just characters, man. They're just characters, man. They're just characters.
Oh my god. Yeah, but as I said, for their careers, where Eubank's still going, it'll probably better for him.
I want Eubank to win, to be honest with you. Yeah. Send them on packing and both the rest of his dentures. And yeah, I like to see Chris Eubank crack on. But get serious with it though, man.
The thing is, what's crazy, he was like the internet boxer.
Yeah.
Everyone used to follow his Snapchat. Oh, this guy trains so hard, he's doing bits. And then he gets in the ring, and then you're just like, what you been doing? Like,
he's been doing what you see you doing. He just fights pads, bruv. He fights no one that fights back. Put someone in front of him that punches him in his face, man, and wake him up, man.
The thing is, he's shown that he's got a good chin.
Yeah.
Which is
a
good heart and speed.
Yeah, he's actually got everything. He just doesn't listen.
He just doesn't put it together when he's in
there. Because, his trainer look like this. He just sits down during training and just watches him. Or
he's not recording. But then that's how you know he's not serious, because if you look at any elite boxer, like they're not showing their sparring from the training camp when they're about to fight. They might post it up after, this is sparring. But actively, you could go on and snap. If I'm fighting Eubank tomorrow, I'm just looking at his snap. Okay, he's doing what? He's done 2 minutes of that. I'll do 3 minutes of that.
What? He beat that. He hit that pad like 1,000 times in a minute. Is that what he did? Is that what you did? Yeah, that's mad.
He is a beast though, but he just
doesn't listen. He is a bad beast, but he just needs to buckle down and sort it out.
He's like a Dillian Whyte kind of.
I thought at least like the losses would have kind of knocked some sense into him, but they haven't. Like he lost against Billy Joe and George Groves, isn't it? What do you think of Billy Joe? I like Billy Joe, you know.
No, I really like Billy Joe. He's so technically good.
Him and Andrade, I just want to see that fight.
So bro, do you know, we got robbed of that fight.
I know,
they robbed us of that fight.
So badly,
bro, the technical ability in that fight would have been on another level.
Bro.
I don't know why they just didn't want it. What did they try and say? Like, was it conviction or like something about drugs? Just some bullshit.
PEDs or something.
No, but it wasn't though, innit? It was something that he'd already been cleared over here. Something that he'd taken out of training.
Something about WADA and VADA, something like that.
Some bullshit. Anyway.
It was the right in competition, but he used it out competition or some nonsense like that. Yeah. I want to see that fight though. He was robbed of that fight, man. Who did you have your money on?
That's a tough one. The thing is, I'm I'm an Andre fan.
Hey,
Like,
so,
trust me, I'm a big fan.
Hey, listen.
I've been a fan for a long time. And I think
Who did he beat? He beat Furman,
in the
Crawford.
amateurs, he beat them
all of them in the amateurs, isn't it? Yeah, man.
Charlo.
Yeah, he beat Charlo. Yeah,
he beat Charlo's in the amateurs. Yeah,
he beat Jacobs as well?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
he beat everyone around him in the amateurs.
Yeah.
He was the guy, bro.
Yeah, he was. And Southpaw as well.
Yeah.
They got the left-handed people around here.
Yeah, obviously had that little break with the whole contractual stuff, but now he's back fighting again. What is it, next month? Or this month?
Yeah.
I think this month.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm a big fan.
Hey, what do you think of? I know, like, no one ain't really speaking about it, but it is happening. Like, Pat Broner.
Oh no, that there's a lot of hype going on social media.
Where? What, the thing where, what about what Broner said?
No, but they're actually showing training videos. Because it's not on Sky. It's because it's not on Sky Sports. Remember, it's ITV.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
is it ITV?
ITV4,
Who
bro.
Pat Broner?
Pat Broner's on ITV4.
Oh, is it on ITV Box or is it ITV4?
Yeah, ITV4.
Oh, so I watch it on Sky Go.
Yeah, so it's part of the whole PBC and ITV deal.
Oh, okay.
And that's the first one we're gonna get. 19th, ITV4. And everyone's like, yeah, ITV4. But I was like, wait a minute, it's still gonna be like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Ah, shit. You can record it though.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, with that one, every time Broner's stepped up, he's lost. Every time he's fought someone really good, he's lost every single time. And I feel it's going to happen again. Pacquiao's got his fire back. You see what he done to Matisse?
I didn't know.
Oh, hey, fam! Because obviously he lost the horn and you're like, yeah, Pacquiao, he's done now. Fighting Matisse, you're thinking Matisse younger, big puncher, obviously. Big puncher at light welter, but he's still carrying his power.
Yeah.
Beat him up and stopped him, bro. I was like, ooh, Pac-Man, yeah?
Pac-Man back?
Yeah. And I feel like Broner's going to suffer the same fate. Like,
Broner just hasn't got the right mentality, man. Like, he just definitely hasn't. And you can see he hasn't because, like...
See his amateur record, bro. He won 300 amateur
fights.
fights.
It's ridiculous. He just hasn't got the right attitude and he wants to play victim all the time. Like one good thing about Mayweather, what he didn't use, was the black card. He never said, because I'm black. It's because I'm black. You know what I mean? And for some reason, Broner likes to use it. And like, no, Mayweather gave you the platform to just be a second in command. You know what I mean? You threw that.
Everyone was talking about it. Oh, he's the next Mayweather.
Yeah, everyone.
He's trying to do the shoulder roll.
Exactly,
With that.
look, come on, they was hanging together. You know what I mean? You was doing on the same stupid antics, but you know, sometimes everyone just gets a bit ahead of themselves.
Well, there can only be one of that person. He needs to
kind of, because you know, I can kind of see it in Tank Davis now. Mayweather doesn't really want no one else with that style to kind of shed. Like a lot of these old school champions, they're secret haters. You know, they don't want no one to be better than them secretly. Yeah, you can see the same with Lennox Lewis, man. He hates on the AJ, man.
Yeah, he used to be all AJ. Now he's all Wilder.
Yeah, he's just horrible with it. Like, he's blatant with it as well. And that's another thing with Wilder. He likes to talk about this. He's a black man and all this black stuff as well. But then you're in the president's house with Donald Trump. Like, I don't care if it was for a boxer. Like, if you need to keep that same energy everywhere you go. That till this day, that whole interview, that energy there.
To this day.
You see, for that interview, I thought, oh my gosh, Fury is in trouble because he is about to get all that 200 years you were talking about. He's gonna get that right hand there, and Wilder is going to demolish him, bro. But then he didn't even keep that energy. He didn't even keep his game plan. You see what I'm saying? So all of that fire is for nothing, really and truly. What is it for? Is it for views and for likes? You're trying to build your... Like, what is it for?
It worked, though. The whole world are talking about it.
It's true, but
to this day...
It's true.
He owns that now.
It's true, but then everyone needs to stop getting blind and like what he's not doing, innit?
I always jump back to Wilder, innit?
Because you know, if we want to see that, you know what? I want to see him get knocked out by someone. I want to see him get knocked out by an Englishman.
Whyte, yeah. Dillian Whyte.
Dillian Whyte. Because then after that, you ain't going to hear from Wilder again. The guy doesn't even like training. You can't respect a boxer that don't like training.
Yeah, that's the joke, man. You got to live it.
You can hear the way he talks. He's like, I don't know. It's all fame for him, innit? But he ain't getting the recognition he wants. Yeah.
Well, Cuzzy, I think we'll wrap that up today, yeah?
Wrap that up.
Yeah.
What was that? Hour and a bit.
I don't even know, me. Gonna edit that down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some talking some mad thing in there, you get me?
Yeah.
Swearing at your auntie and that in there, yeah? I might leave that on there, mommy. You know?
Shout out, I love you, Auntie.
But yeah. So there we go. If you enjoyed the video, as you say, just like.
Reekz boxing.
What's that?
Reekz.
Reekz boxing.
Reekz boxing.
Is this Reekz boxing?
It's Reekz boxing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the first one of the year. Thanks for watching. People that are going to be listening on iTunes and SoundCloud. Thanks for listening in.
iTunes.
Remember, it's on iTunes now, fam.
Monetary is what? You got money for that?
No, bro, I'm on iTunes now.
Yeah, bro.
Then I send you the link.
We can talk about this afterwards.
Yeah, man's on iTunes.
I'm joking, yeah, man. Like and describe.
Describe, yeah? Describe the thing. No, the fake Jamaican accent. Yeah, so, yeah. Until next time, people, we out. Thanks for watching the video, Reekz Boxing. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a little like down there. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Just subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see us talk about, what sort of videos you may like to see. We get it cracking.